Hi everyone, this is Alicia Smith with Alicia Smith Designs, and I have a project share for you today. I'm participating in Patty, Mommy and Me's secret sweetheart swap, and we are to use, the only requirements were to use a paper jelly bag and fill it up, and that's my kind of swap. So this is what I created. I did 3 because I wanted to do one for Patty. And so my crafty theme for this year, if I can get all of these in frame, is to do reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I want to use all the things in my craft room. I've kind of been in a building my stash mode and hoarding things that people send me because they're so pretty. And so I'm like, we're going to use this stuff. So this is what I created. So I did this on my Cricut because I have a Cricut and I didn't want to buy a die, although it would have been so much easier just to buy a die. But I said, I'm going to use what I have. And so I designed this jelly bag and I'm really proud of it. So what I'll do is I'll show you the pink one, and if there's something that's going to be different, I'll let you know. On the side of each one of these is a little dangle. This is a dangle I made years ago when I was trying to learn how to make dangles, and it's just been sitting there, so I'm giving that one. This one is another one I made when I was just trying to figure out how do you make pom-poms and that kind of thing. This was made out of netting, so I thought it was kind of cute. Giving that one away. And this one a crafty friend gave me about a year or so ago, and it is cute, and so I'm going to share that one. These little clips I made a few years ago also, and they're just paper clips with some felt little roses, and so each bag has one of those on it. Again, reduce, reduce, reduce. So I'll start with this one. This one will likely be Patty's. So this, each bag has this die here. This is a bag topper die. Let's see if I can get it quickly. That I got from Chaos Craft when I first started getting into crafting, paper crafting like this. And so I just cut this apart and I layered it up. So I've got some foam here, some paper, curled it. This is a flower. Each one of these flowers on each one of these bags is a flower someone gifted me that I have just had in my stash. And we're gonna use this stuff. So that's how that was created. I did the shadow and the what is that called? Overlay. I don't know what it's called in Cricut, but anyway. This took a long time, but it turned out really cute, and I like it. So there's that. So I'll just go through some of the items I've included. Each one of the bags has a little wand, and I think I picked these wands up on clearance a year or two ago, just the pink one. And so then I went through my stash and said, well, what can you put on here? So this is a rosette I made ages ago when I was learning how to make rosettes. And I layered it. I put some snow tulle here, some of that gold thread from Hobby Lobby. This embellishment you'll see a couple of times, this XO. Turns out I really like Valentine's crafting, and so I did this. This is I think another KS Craft die. So I made a few of those, and so each one has some variation of that. This is just a paper ruffle and some scraps and some stickers. And again, this is another one of those using, again, some rosettes that I've already had, hearts from my stash. And I just kind of made it look like a lollipop by putting some a bag on it and a bow. So each bag has one of those. The paper collection I'm using, let me just tell you that really quickly. I'm trying to reduce, right? So I've got a few more pages of this With Love from My Mind's Eye. Made some things with that. I'm using Hello Valentine by Echo Park, as well as Cupid and Company by Echo Park. So I'm trying to reduce. So using up those scraps as much as I can. So you'll see some stickers from there. This is a crafty goodie for Patty. And I made the embellishment on here using this Spellbinders die. And so each bag has a crafty goodie in it. They're just not identical, and I'm not going to open them so that they can open them themselves. But that's how I decorated them and made them a legitimate pocket. So this little envelope comes out, and it just has a little note in here using some of the stickers, and there's nothing on it. They can do whatever they want to do with that. Using some of the stickers from the collection. In this case, I used the stamp set from Dollar Tree. And so I just, in light pink, I stamped the envelope. In red, I stamped the kiss. And this side, I just did stickers and some doodling and some leftover hearts and that kind of thing from other projects. Snow tool, and I couldn't get it to lay down, so I just decided I was going to add these little gold styrofoam balls that most of us probably have. So, and Patty's is just a little different because her crafty goodie is just a little different. Okay, so those are they. I'm excited about those. Just some pencils that I had in my stash. Saw this idea a few years ago from BB's Crafts. So I just took a scoop, added some candy, put a ribbon around it and some plastic, and each one has that in there. Because I started out, let me share this with you too. I started out with this little bag. So I made 3 of these and very quickly just figured out that these will not hold everything I wanted to do. And so I used a pattern off of just in Cricut Design Space. If you Google or if you search jelly bags, you'll get a couple of those up, and this is one that I use. And then I just put some vellum on the inside because I was concerned about stuff falling out. But I'll have to use these for another project because, as you can see, I kind of did the most, which is a thing. I do the most. Now this I'm in love with. So I decided that to house, sorry about my arm, y'all, to house all of my embellishments that I created, that I wanted to make an embellishment book. And so I love how they turned out. So these are my embellishment books. I'll get them in frame for you. And they are really cute. So using some scraps, again, trying to get rid of flowers I made eons ago, that I just have drawers of flowers that I've made or that other people have given me. So we're going to work through those. These are just from my stash. This big heart is from a Sizzix die. I did some stitching on a piece of scrap paper, used gold as a mat. I bought an iron recently and I decided, ooh, you know how you do. Ooh, this box, this is good. This is some good cardboard. So I decided I'm going to make the boxes from, the embellishment books from that. And so that's what this is. So it's nice and sturdy. Again, some stitching on the back and some ribbon from Dollar Tree. And so I'm not going to open all 3 of them, but because they are identical on the inside, with the exception of the paper I chose. But this is what's inside. So these are the embellishments I created. And I had some extra space here and decided that I'd add a shaker mix here. So I put a shaker mix here. This is one of the... it comes from Scrap Diva Designs add-on piece from her gumball machine. This was before she started labeling these, but this is the gumball machine add-on, and it's the heart. And I have a couple of the add-ons there. So really cute. So I just decided to do the heart shakers, do the XO again here, and then this is easier if I just show you this. So this teacup comes from Jelly Bean. I got this at Tuesday Morning years ago, back in 2020, I guess. And so I used the cup here, and I used this tea bag right here. I didn't use this UR-Terrific. I got another one that I used to create this. And let's see if I can find it quickly. I can't, but this is the heart that I stamped here, layered that up. These are, I can't find it quickly, but this is a Stampin' Up punch. This little, I'm sorry, this little round circle here. Added some trim. And these flowers, again, reduce. I made these flowers when I first started paper crafting, just trying to get my footing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. I had about 4 or 5 of them. Here we are. This is a bee stamp that I stamped and fussy cut out and put it on some acetate, so it looks like he's floating around. And then if you pull it out, I stamped Be My Valentine and some roses on here. It's just a little insert. It's just a cute little teacup. I like it. So that's what's on this side. And I just have it sticking out just enough so the recipient knows that that comes out. And I love how it turned out. So that's one embellishment book. Here's another one, again, using stickers from the collection. Flowers I created from a punch in my stash. Making these jelly bags created a gazillion hearts. So I added one there, and I just collected them. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the rest of these hearts, because it's a lot of them, as you can imagine. And then, again, those hearts back there come from a Sizzix die. And then this is the other one using some stickers. You can see one of those hearts came off of something. I don't know. It came off of something. Again, using flowers I made out of my stash and leftover greenery. So I think they turned out really cute. I was really happy with that. And I was going to add a dangle, and then I decided, you're already putting a dangle on the bag. Calm down. And at some point you have to say, that's enough. So I really like how those turned out. So those embellishment boxes are going to be in there. Whoa, my whole setup is about to fall. You know I'm up in here rigging it up. And then I also created small embellishment boxes, because again, the concept is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I have beads, y'all. I have beads. I don't know why I have so many beads, but I have a lot of beads and charms and stuff like that. So I'm not going to open these, but just did a little belly band using some pieces from the booklets. I mean, the sticker packs. And there we go. So we're going to share some of the beads and little stuff. Flatbacks. I got a lot of that. So we have that. And then I made each one of them a card using the paper pad and decorated the envelope. So that's one. That's another one. Just using cut aparts from the collection. And there's a third one. So I am overall really happy with this swap and how it turned out. Patty, thank you again for hosting another fun swap. Before I let you go, I will share a few other items that didn't make the cut in terms of embellishments that I've created for Valentine's Day. So these are using the KS Craft keys again. This I was just taking, I have a ruffled heart die. I did these last year as well. This is another one of those Scrap Diva shakers. This is using a die, that little floral die that I think it's just really cute. I need to figure out what to do with the top of that. Here go a few of those cut off, you know how you cut out the shaker that you want and you're left with all these pieces. And so I just started piecing stuff together. These I don't love, but they would make a nice foundation for some other kind of embellishment. I did a few candies this year. This one, I did these wax seals last year and just had them, and I'm like, we're gonna put them on something. So this was going to be a part of a dangle. It may still be a part of a dangle at some point, but not on this project because we're done. That's it. This one is really cute. I was really proud of this. So this is the perfume bottle. I want to say it's KS Craft because I buy a lot of KS Craft. I want to say it is. But anyway, the base is this perfume bottle. And then I took a heart from here, one of these hearts, probably that one, and just layered it on here. And so I used a little bit of foam tape. Now it's big. It would probably do best on almost a 6x6 card base, or it'll fit on a 4.5 or 5.5 by, what is it? 4.25 by 5.5. It'll fit, but it's tight. So I'll have to figure out something else to do with those, but you can use hearts all year long. And so I made a few of these. I thought they were cute. And I think that's it, all I wanted to share. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always. And thank you for the comments and the kind words that you all have shared with me. I appreciate new subscribers and the ones that have been with me when I had 2 people. So if you have not already, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next crafty video. Thanks, y'all.